Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an energy check-in love reading for my Scorpios. Scorpio, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Scorpio, you'll notice that my setup is a little bit different and you might hear some strange background noises. I've come to visit my best friend to celebrate my birthday this week, but I should be back to normal this coming weekend. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios, please. All right, so we have the Six of Cups. That's your energy. Your person showing up as the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're viewing you as the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it seems like there's some distance here. And what you're not seeing is the Three of Swords. Okay. And your final advice outcome here is the Four of Wands. Okay, so I actually see this turning into something real for you, Scorpio. And with the Five of Cups, sorry about that, Scorpio. So with the Five of Cups, it feels like you're definitely feeling sad about the way things have turned out. Maybe this is a connection that just hasn't been able to find its form yet. For others of you, you've had a breakup or a separation here. But I do think that you're feeling nostalgic. I feel like you're wanting reconciliation, or you're recognizing the strength of a soulmate connection here with this person. All right. So let's see. Your Six of Cups is clarified by the King of Cups in reverse. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, which is telling me that you're not sure if you should emotionally invest in this connection or not. You may be feeling really emotionally drained as well because things haven't gone the way you wanted. And I think you're really just genuinely missing this person. But you might be feeling like you're not able to find creative solutions as to how to come together, how to move this forward. But I have a feeling this person is actually feeling the same way, Scorpio. All right, they're viewing you as the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, you're viewing them at the soul level as the Ace of Cups in reverse. So yeah, there's sadness, there's disappointment here. You're feeling like you missed an opportunity, or maybe they feel like they've missed an opportunity, but like that this couldn't come together or it can't come back together. And at the soul level, though, you're viewing the relationship as the Five of Wands in reverse, which is telling me you want to heal conflict, you want reconciliation, or you want this connection to find its form. You want that Four of Wands, and I do feel a lot of my Scorpios, you're going to get what you want here. Look at that, the Ten of Cups. This is your person's energy. I see a beautiful soulmate connection coming together after a pause, or after a period of sadness or concern. I think this person is missing you, Scorpio, or wanting you as badly as you want them. All right, now distance could be an issue. Third-party energy could be an issue, but we'll figure that out. All right, so let's see what advice and guidance Spirit has for my Scorpios. All right, so silence the noise. Noise creates illusions and problems out of nothing. Go deeper into your heart so you may find the truth, and so that you can also find your way forward here. Right now, you're getting nowhere. You may need to adjust the lens of your life, change your mindset, and then change your lifestyle. You can still turn things around, Scorpio. All right. And awaken love. It's safe for you to love. Don't let fear or insecurity stop you from giving and receiving unconditional love. Wow. So I feel like there does need to be a little bit of a shift. I think you both are feeling the same way about each other, missing each other, wanting each other, longing for each other. But nobody's quite taking action yet. And Spirit's saying it's safe. It's safe for you to love here. But there are some insecurities that are holding you and most likely this person back as well. So with obsession, no amount of obsessing is going to make a situation better. Find a way to let it go. Okay, so, you might be low-key obsessing about this person. It feels like they're low-key obsessing about you. But one way to end the obsession is to take action. So with the Page of Cups, I feel like your person is definitely crushing on you, missing you, wanting to make you some sort of love offer or an apology. The Page of Swords, they're thinking about what they want to say to you. They're also looking at all the details, checking you out, maybe even talking to other people about this connection, watching you online. Slow and steady wins the race with the Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We also have strong Libra, Gemini, Aquarius there. But this person is looking at what they want, and it's this Ace of Pentacles. They want you. They want this new beginning. They want something solid, stable, and secure. But it's like they're just trying to figure out how to get there. And it's not necessarily going to be a straight shot. It's not necessarily going to be easy. And we see the Empress energy in reverse, Taurus and Libran energy. So now it may not be easy because there may be third-party involvement, but I feel like this is something you may already know, although we do see the Three of Swords showing up in reverse, in the hidden position. And with the Empress in reverse, she oftentimes is my third-party romantic rival card. But it can also indicate somebody here who's not feeling like the best version of themselves. So inhibitions and insecurities are kind of holding them back. Because I feel like this person, more than third-party energy, Scorpio, and again, you probably know if there's already a third party, but more than that, I feel like it is this person's inhibitions or insecurities or not feeling like they're the best version of themselves is what's knocking their confidence and not allowing them to come forward. They're viewing you as the Three of Wands in reverse. So there's distance here, whether it's spatial or emotional. They do feel like this connection with you may currently be blocked, or maybe they feel like you will block them. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. They might be worried, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you're with somebody else, whether you are or not. The Queen of Wands can also have a bit of a promiscuity to her. So I feel like with the Queen of Wands in reverse, they might be worried that you don't want a relationship, that you just want to date, or that maybe you just see them as a hookup and nothing more, or something fleeting or short-lived. The Queen of Wands in reverse is also someone who's quite highly reactive and confrontational. So it could be any of those things or a mix of those things is how they're viewing you. They might be worried about somebody else around you. All right. With the Judgment card, Aries, Scorpio energy though, regardless of what's going on around you or what they're worried about, they do see you as a higher level type love with the Judgment card. They see you as a next level love. They want reconciliation, or they want this connection to find its form, something healthy, something balanced, something solid. All right, and with the Page of Wands in reverse, they're worried, though, that you're not going to want to take a risk or you're not going to want to take a leap of faith towards them. But they're waiting for you, or you are what they've been waiting for, and they see that now, or maybe they've always known that. I do want you to pay attention to repeating threes. We have 3, 3, 3, 3, so you might be seeing that number sequence, Scorpio, around this person, or when you're thinking about this person, or variations of or combinations of threes. But this person, I feel, is waiting for the right time, trying to figure out how to come towards you, wanting something solid and secure, but they're worried about people around you or competition, or just that you're going to be reactive or confrontational, depending on your history with this person. And I think you know which camp you might fall in. So this person is showing up as the child eternal archetype, so determined to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, an ability to see things with fresh eyes. So they see this with fresh eyes. They want a new beginning with you. But I'm wondering, too, if this person is like, they may be really worried that they don't look their best is kind of what I'm getting. I don't know if they're going to look a little worse for the wear here, Scorpio, and they know it. All right, and we see poet energy, so expresses soul insights in symbolic language. So I would be prepared to get something quite romantic, something really well thought out from this person. All right, like they're just gonna, put it, they have a way with words here is what I'm seeing. All right, let's see how they're viewing you. Hermit energy. So they may have a lot of stories going on about what you're doing or how they're feeling about you right now. because we see seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life and serves personal creativity. So it feels like you've kind of pulled back from them or pulled back from the world, and this most likely has their mind racing. What is Scorpio doing? Maybe there's somebody else. Maybe Scorpio's really pissed off at me. Maybe Scorpio's, moved on. Maybe Scorpio is waiting for my message, so I do think they've kind of got all of those things racing around. Because they don't have much access to you. And they see you as the dilettante. So isn't that funny? Because the dilettante and the hermit are like opposite ends of the spectrum here. So delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So this person definitely doesn't see you as superficial. They see you as somebody who's cultured, who has a lot of different tastes and different interests. But I oftentimes see the dilettante as more of a social butterfly. Somebody who's going to art openings, going to listen to live music, checking out new restaurants, things like that, right? Whether that's the case or not, I do think, again, this is kind of indicative of where their head is at with you, Scorpio, because they don't have a whole lot of access to you. They love your creativity. They love that you're independent. They find you intelligent, awakened, and wise, but they just don't know, are you by yourself? Are you with somebody else? Are you mad? Are you sad? Etc. So I think it's true for both of you. Like, you're both a little bit obsessed here. You both miss each other. You both want this to find its form. So with the Three of Swords, I behind the scenes, I think they're heartbroken. I think they're not moving forward just yet. Sorry about that, Scorpio. So they're trying to find peace. I think they're actually just trying to figure out a way forward. And we see the Four of Wands in reverse. Now we have a lot of repeating fours, triple fours. So pay attention to repeating numbers here with this connection, Scorpio. But I also think that they're trying to find stability. They're trying to figure out how to close the gap. You're probably seeing a lot of 1111, or they are, and strength cards. So they're building up strength and courage to try to figure out how to close the gap here with you, how to come towards you. And I see that happening with the Four of Wands. Celebration, reunion, a connection finding its form. All right. The Ten of Wands, this is a new beginning, because if you look at this Ten of Wands, it's very different than what we see in other decks. He's actually gotten something off of his chest so that he can have this new beginning, a lighter energy. All right, the Three of Pentacles, working things out, getting on the same page, and the Lover's connection, a soulmate connection, really coming together here. After a moment of uncertainty, instability, distance. All right, and your person, the Seven of Pentacles, they want to make it up to you, or they want to bring this connection into balance. And I think they know they need to end this obsession energy, or this just thinking about it. But they're taking their time. All right, I love this for you, Scorpio. Gemini energy with that Lover's card. I see this being a lover's connection coming into union, because two people that really either love each other, miss each other, or really want to work on this. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about them. They can't stop thinking about you. They kept your selfies, yep. And drama. Behind the scenes, there may be much more drama than you realize, right? That this has been, they've been going through the emotions, going through all of it, experiencing all of it. And I think that's bringing them to the conclusion that they need to take action here, Scorpio. All right. So we see sometime this year, okay, so we're in the month that we're coming to the end of July. So we have about 5 more months. Secret desire. So this person wants you more than you realize. And we see motivated. And they're motivated to come towards you. And I see them doing just that. What a beautiful energy here for my Scorpios. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? The Phoenix coming back around. Get ready for a new phase. Rekindling, renewal, transformation, growth, changed mind. And this is so Scorpio energy. So making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. So I see this coming back and being a much healthier connection, Scorpio. All right, be something really in alignment with you. And we see seduction, attraction, flirting, dating. So again, I kind of get there's going to be that honeymoon period for you. But one thread throughout this reading that, we do have to pay attention to is third-party interference. Okay, so there definitely has been at some level. And like I said, a lot of you, I think you already know what that is or whom that is. But at the bottom of the deck here, we're getting clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So I think you're getting this communication, you're getting truth, and that's going to really help you decide. But for a lot of you, like I said, it's bringing this connection exactly to where it needs to be, into balance. All right. Any final messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios, please? Final messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios. Yeah, we get that a lot. Someone is secretly yearning for you. The attraction you feel is mutual, and it's not just physical attraction. I feel like it's at a soul level here. And some distance has brought or will bring clarity. All right. And you're going to get clarity about whether or not this is just a passionate connection or if it was enduring or not. But I think for a lot of us, we're seeing here this Four of Wands, this lover's connection, something that can really go the distance. All right, my lovely Scorpios, I'm going to leave it here. I do hope these messages help. Sending you love and light. Take care.